Hey everyone, it's time again to look at the anime, but this time we're going to be looking at the anime of winter 2021. Yes, Attack on Titan good. Big man make people scream. Murder lots of people. Yes, we got it. Okay, we gotten that out of the way. But let's talk about all the anime that people have just completely kind of overshadowed and just forgotten about because big man make people scream. And one that I wanted to talk about is Kimono Gen. I like the concept of this one a lot. In a small village in the mountains, dead animal corpses have started vanishing mysteriously, and it's up to Inugami to figure out what's going on as he got hired by a bathhouse owner. As he's doing his investigations, he sees a boy out in the field, and he starts asking him about what's going on. Where are all these dead animals going? And the young boy, not really knowing what's going on, he says that he's been taking care of the dead animal corpses, leaving them near the woods. Turns out that this boy, Cabane, is a mix of demon and human. Inugami explains that the corpses are being turned into zombies, basically, and they're called kimonos. But there are many different types of them. There's spider, there's fox, there's tanuki. It's just a bunch of different types of demons, I would say. I don't exactly know what a kimono is. Hold on a minute. Oh, well, that's what it means then. There you go. And so Cabane, who is treated like trash by the woman that runs the bathhouse because he is a mix of demon and human, she hired him, Inagami, to do something about it. I'm not gonna spoil it because I want you to all to watch it because it's a fun watch, and I like the characters in it. They're pretty good, and just seeing all the different types of demons and monsters, it's a fun watch. I think this is a good one to watch when you really have nothing else to watch. Shogu Tensei, an isekai that instead of snatching somebody's body, it shows the character's growth from a baby. Now the main character getting isekai being named Rudy's, but he still has the mind of a 34-year-old. It's cool to see the protagonist start from childhood and go to adulthood. Yes, it's very perverted. He gives off Kazuma vibes. Him and Kazuma would get along very well. You can see them being friends, and you cannot deny that. But aside from the lewdness of the show, I actually really found myself getting really into it. Like the characters, the world, even though we haven't had much explained, just like from little hints that they've given us, like I got really into it. For an isekai, you know how many of those we get every season. It was different. It hit different. But seeing the character come over his trauma and seeing what made him into a reclusive bum, seeing him branch out of it is I like it. I like his character development. Seeing how he actually cares about the people he wants to keep close. And yes, some of it, most of it is because of lewd reasons, but he actually really cares about some of the people. It makes you really enjoy just seeing character interactions. It's the best way to put it. It's not some harem, run-of-the-mill, basic bitch show, but you know who does have a harem? His goddamn dad. I love this man. Make him father of the year. I love this man. He is chef's kiss. Oh, so good. I can totally understand why this show has already been confirmed for a season 2. Bum goes to living a normal life, getting lots of friends. I enjoy it. It's very nice. Now, I'm gonna mention this. Please don't kill me for this, but Promised Neverland season 2. I know a lot of people were upset that they skipped the arc in the manga. I went in as an anime only watcher. so I didn't know what was going on. I read the manga, and I went back to watch the anime, and I can understand why you would be mad, but it's no reason to get that upset. Sure, it is a fan favorite arc, but I was able to just accept it because maybe they'll explain, maybe they'll show it later on. I don't know, but it's no reason to go completely over the edge and freak out. I understand. I've had many of shows where they skip out lots of things from the manga, but just calm down. It's not that big of a deal. Now, there's also this other show that I watched called Totiba Last Dungeon? It was another no, it wasn't even an isekai. It was just another fantasy. So the story is Lloyd, he comes from a village that's close to the last dungeon, and it just gives off a really classic, good adventure fantasy. I didn't catch up to the episodes. I kind of dropped it because it's one that you can literally just pick up a random episode and watch, but it's just a good fun time. I like that one a lot. It's good fantasy vibes. Now it's time to talk about the anime I believe deserves Anime of the Year as of now. Of course, Attack on Titan is amazing, don't get me wrong, but Wonder Egg Priority is such an odd anime at the start with creative characters and so good character development as what we can see right now. It looks like they're doing a great job with how the characters are growing slowly. It starts off very odd. Please give it a chance. It's worth it. It covers realistic problems in an amazing way with the whole way that they're dealing with it. If you watch the show, you know what I mean. How they're going in and fixing the problems. But it's a unique show with unique characters, and it covers very sensitive topics in a very flashy way. It's great, and I feel like the creators of it deserve all the love and all the props they can get, because I don't really think I've seen a show like this in quite a long time. I might have just missed out on it last year, but it's still really good, and I totally think it deserves a few awards at least. Now, I wanted to add on to this video a new little section of it, so I'm going to be looking at the anime that are coming out next upcoming season, and I haven't looked at what's coming out, so let's go. So, okay, I'm very hit or miss when it comes to My Hero. So, I first found the anime, and then I decided to read the manga of it, but when I read the manga further on, like, I got to, like, the gentle criminal, or gentle villain, whatever his name is. I got to that arc, way before the anime did, but, like, after, like, I could see where it was, like, declining, and, like, I could be like, oh, it's going through another one of those. My Hero has always been a very up and down type of thing, where it's just like, okay, well, we're gonna have a really good arc, and then it's gonna drop down, and then stay down for a long time, and then go back up. But just like, My Hero's been very inconsistent. I'm not all the way caught up to the manga, so if I'm being honest, I'll probably just get caught up to the manga and see. I'll probably check out the anime, see what's up. I have read the manga for this one, Irma-kun, and I very much enjoyed it when I first read it. Where I got up to, like, if you do read this, you know what I'm talking about. But, like, I think I got, like, to the beginning of the, like, survival jungle game arc or whatever it's called. Just, like, that's where I got up to in the manga, and then I stopped, and, like, I have not picked it back up. I was just like, okay, I like the art style, and the art style is I like it. It's different from a lot of them if you read the manga, but, like, it's one that you can pick up and drop for a long time, but just, like, it's one I probably won't be watching. Now, you get your trailer released, and immediately people are trying to get rid of you. Megalo Box. I read the manga for this one. I'm a filthy manga reader. What did you expect? You expect more from me? You shouldn't. I will be checking this one out because I like the manga, and I want to see how good they do with the anime. And that's really about it for that one. Now, Shaman King. I watched a bit of the original Shaman King. I think I watched up to I want to say episode 4, and I loved it. It was fucking great, and since it's an adaptation of all 35 volumes of it, new art style, you know, I'm gonna be eating that up. I'm hyped for that. I don't know what this is. Light novel, comedy, fantasy. Okay, hold on. After dying from overwork in the real world, isekai. Okay, listen. There's gonna be a video coming out soon. Just about isekais. Just okay. You'll see what I mean. After dying in the real world. Okay, hold on. Let me start. After dying of overwork in the real world, I am reincarnated as an immortal witch, and I spent 300 years enjoying a relaxing life. At some point, I ended up at level 99. Okay. This just sounds like a self kind of insert superpower isekai fantasy. I will probably be skipping out on this one. I skip out on a lot of the seasonal isekais, if I am being completely honest. To your eternity. I hope they do this well, because I've read only 2 chapters of the manga, so I cannot really say I've read the manga for this one, because I've only read 2 chapters. But what I did read, I loved it. It was great. And I've seen the trailer for it, and I'm really hyped for this one, if I'm being completely honest. Combatants have been dispatched. Or combatants dispatched? Combatants have been dispatched? One of those. This is made by the same dude who made Konosuba. And I saw the trailer for it. At first, I was a little, but then I started looking into it more, and I was just like, hey, I'm 100% on board with this. Let's go. With world domination nearly in their grasp, the supreme leaders of the Kurosaga Corporation, an underground criminal group turned evil megacorp, have decided to try their hands at interstellar conquest. It's sci-fi Konosuba, I've heard. So, I'm always down for that. I don't know what this is. Eden Zero. I've heard that this is made from the creator of Fairy Tail. I mean, look right there. It's him. It is him. You cannot tell me that's not him. Well, it is the year X 492, an age in which people freely travel through the universe. Rebecca, a video creator, beekeeper. That sounds an awful lot like Veet, visits the robotic world of Granville and meets a young man with special powers, Shishki, who's lived his entire life amongst machines. Shishki is exploring the cosmos, with Rebecca encountering new places, people, and all things, making friends along the way. That's just happy. You can't tell me wrong. But look at that. That is him. You cannot tell me wrong. That is him. Zombieland Saga Revenge. Oh baby. Mappa, you've been doing a great job this year. You know, Attack on Titan's been hitting, as a lot of people know. I'm ready for it. I am ready for it. First season was great. I will not lie. I liked it a lot. So, I'm really excited for it. Megalo Box 2. I enjoyed the first season quite a bit. Season 2, I hope they can do a good job with it, because season 1 was pretty solid. I will not lie. I'm not gonna lie. It was good. Mars Red. Now, this one looks quite interesting. So, let's take a little read at it. Those taglines caught my eye real quick. The story takes place in 1923. The vampires have existed for quite a while, but now the number of vampires is increasing, and a mysterious artificial blood source called Asukrad has appeared. The Japanese government, in turn, creates Code Zero, a unit within the army tasked with taking down vampiric forces. I think, I'm not always one for vampires, but I think that could hit. It all depends, It all depends. If they do it right. This one right here. Shadow House. Faceless shadow nobles living in a vast mansion attended by living dolls who spend much of their time cleaning up the soot endlessly emitted by their mysterious masters. Follow the story of Emiliako, a young, cheerful living doll, as she learns her duties serving as the attendant for Kate Shadow-sama. This seems quite interesting. I will not lie. And, I think we can get down with it. If you all did enjoy this video, please subscribe and hit the like button. I really enjoy making this content for you all, and I've been having a hell of a time. I hope to get more people to collab with soon in the future, so thank you for watching. Get out. Leave.